Hey guys, just letting you guys know before the video starts, if you want to commission me to make some audios for you, you can follow my Twitter and send me a DM there, or DM me on my Discord and request it there. I accept PayPal and Venmo, and every minute is 50 cents. So a 10-minute video would be $5. Thank you, and enjoy the video. I'm so bored. So bored. Hmm. Ugh. What do you want? Uh-huh. I get it. I get we're best friends and all. But you don't have to follow me everywhere. Yeah, whatever. I guess you wouldn't be a very good guard if you didn't guard me, huh? I still can't believe my parents did that. I make my best friend the guard. Well, it's like, okay, explain this. Let me explain this to you. You know everything about me. You know all my secrets, all my hiding places. You know exactly how I fly. And you know the sound of my footsteps. You know the sound of my breathing. So, I can't get away with anything. And it's so boring. I bet someone would be laughing at me like, oh, poor Chase. Well, the sad life of a prince in luxury. Whatever, they have no idea what I go through. Well, I guess you're a peasant, but there's differences. You're a middle class peasant. That's different. You were like, able to afford most things. And if you saved up, you can get expensive things. What I'm talking about are like the poor peasants, the ones that can't even afford bread. I mean, if they just got a job, they'd be able to afford most things like you, but Ever since we met humans, our economy shifted over to capitalism. And I mean, I get it, but still, boo. I guess that's a point, huh? You want to know more about Dragon Society? I guess I can explain it too. It's more of like a monarchy mixed with power dynamics. Example, if I were a, example, I was a big dragon, right? And I went and I took over a kingdom. Well, the old monarchs then, would be dead. But I would be in power, so then my children would inherit the kingdom. However, there's going to be a test for that child to go and fight another dragon. If the dragon wins, they become the king. If they lose, then I become the king. It's simple. Why didn't I mention queen? Well, because there are no queens. Well, not in the traditional sense. Humans have queens, but dragons, we just use the word king. It's unanimous. It's like, example, imagine you're like God, right? You're just God. There's no female God, guy God. There's just God, right? And it's the same term for king. There's not just a female king or a male king. There's just king. It's kind of how that works. Not that any of my sisters have any interest in ruling the throne. Yeah. 5 dragons, and I'm the only guy. Granted, I'm also the half dragon, so little disadvantaged in some departments, an advantage, and I have an advantage in others. Example: I can think more than my parents can. That, and I can take a human form, like I am right now. Well, humanish. I'm not fully human. I guess that's the question, huh? mean, you haven't really hung out since we were, what, little kids? I mean, you're my guard, but that doesn't really count. You just stand outside of my room and hear me breathe. I don't know. I don't really do a lot in my room. I sleep, breathe. I resign letters, I guess. I fill out documents. I mean, I don't know. My life's super grand. Hmm? You want to come up on the rock with me? Alright, come up on the rock. Yeah, you heard me. Get up on this rock. Come on. There's enough room for two of us. Is it weird that I'm doing it? Not really. I'm not too prideful, honestly. I get a lot of dragons want to keep their treasures to themselves and gain more money, which, I mean, works really well with capitalism. Gotta agree. That definitely was a huge big change, but a welcome one. Our economy is boosting, thanks to when we started interacting with humans. Hmm? Oh. Yeah, I'm not too territorial. Not really. I mean, I can be possessive. That's still in my nature, but I'm not super possessive. I mean, you're still here. Well, I mean, I'm somewhat possessive over you. I don't want any other dragons to have you. You're mine. You know what I mean? Not in the sense that I'm gonna kidnap you. I mean, if you really were unhappy, I'd let you go. But I just. I don't know how to explain it. It's like. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe I'd be looked down upon it for it, though. What am I talking about? Well, you know how people keep trying to marry me off? Like, hey, look, marry this woman, or marry this person, or marry this man. But I'm just not interested. Well, you know me, I'm bi, so I mean I can be with a man or a woman. But so I mean my pool is open, it's just no one really catches my eye. You know what I mean? And well, the problem is everyone wants to be a queen, a king. You know what I mean? I mean, I'd be the one in control, but they'd get second in command. Well, you know, whoever marries me gets keys to the throne. It makes it hard. You know what I mean? Because everyone's always out for power or money or, hey, if I marry you, I'll become super strong. And it's just disheartening. Hmm? Oh. You've never been that way. I mean, what? We met when we were, what, 2 or 3? You've always been a good friend to me. When other people cast shame upon me and my features since I'm one of the first half dragons, you stuck by me. You laughed with me, made jokes. There were a couple of times where we scraped by the skin of our teeth, though. Well, you more likely, like when I had to hide you in my mouth and you almost fell down my throat. That was a scary time. Yeah, remember I was in my dragon form. I'd snuck you into my room, and parents weren't supposed to know, and I put you in my mouth and I tried to put you under my tongue, and you almost slipped down my throat because you wouldn't stop wiggling. I mean, for me, that seems like a funny time. For you, probably not. That was probably pretty terrifying. Not that that would really be all that big of a deal, since, you know, I could just throw you back up pretty easily. Well, you know, us dragons. Swallowing and throwing things back up is our speciality. Fire and all. Well, most dragons fire. I can't do fire. But, you know, other dragons can do fire. Why can't I use fire? My insides are too human. It just burns up the inside of my throat. Technically, I can use fire, it just hurts. It's like. Think of drinking alcohol or like that burning feeling in your chest and amplify that times 10 all the way up my throat and in my mouth. Basically, I'm throwing up lava. Ugh. It's not even pure flame things. It's literally just throwing up like liquid fire. Not exactly what I call fun. Just, you know, saliva but on fire. Hmm? Oh. I. I don't know what hole I'll choose. Well, I have an idea, but I don't know if they'd like me back. I'm. I mean, I've been best friends with them for a long time, you know? Yeah, I'm talking about you, doofus. Look, I. I'm not gonna expect a yes right now. It's a big question. But I. I would not be mad if I could spend the rest of my life with you. Well, once we get married, we're soul bonded, so. I mean, you basically get eternity. At least compared to your regular human life. Well, dragons live around 4 million years, and I'm only what, like 19? So, got quite a long time. Would not mind soul bonding with you. Gotta agree. Well, would you get any magic? It's hard to say, honestly. I mean, I'm not. Regular dragon would be a yes, but I'm a half dragon, so I have no idea what that would do to you, honestly. I know we have to soul bond, though, for it to be official in dragon's eyes. Hmm. You're right, though. There's no point in thinking about it. We should probably head back to the castle. It's getting late. Maybe you'll give me an answer later. Besides, there's no rush. Hey guys, thank you guys for watching. This is part one of a new series I'm making, and I hope you guys all will enjoy. Bye, everyone.